Hello everyone, this is Joanne Amaya Cohen of Naturally Prosperous, and I am here with a super special, delightful guest, Miss Anita Avalos, my dear friend and colleague, and she is here today to talk to us about her experience using flower essences. So let me introduce you, and I'm gonna read your bio because it's so beautiful and I want everyone to know the work that you do on this planet. So Anita is a holistic health and body food relationship coach, and she shows women how to create a body they love and a life they desire without deprivation, dieting, or struggle. She's also a success and business strategist for holistic coaches. And so bringing together these two ideas of business and food, it's all about helping women to drop perfectionism and so that they can move forward in their life and their business. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Joanne. Thank you for that very nice, warm introduction. I'm so happy to be here.
So I want to get right down into it. Talking about flower essences. So have you ever used them before, experienced them before? Have they ever been in your life in any capacity before our session?
That's a great question, and the answer to that is no. I mean, you are, like you said, a friend and colleague of mine, so I've heard you talk about them. I know they're part of your work, and it sounded really fascinating, but I never had any experience with them, and truthfully, I was a little uneducated about it. I wasn't really sure if it was the same as essential oils or any of that. I didn't really know much of the difference. So no experience before.
No experience. Okay. So can you share with us a little bit about what you were feeling before our session together? What was going on for you emotionally in your life?
Absolutely. So I'm just going to bottom line it to keep it short and sweet. Basically, middle of January, I got a call that my mom was hit by a car while she was walking and suffered a traumatic brain injury. So pretty much I dropped everything in my life for a good 6 to 7 weeks. I came out to be with her during that time I live in LA, so I came to Florida, which is where I'm at now. I'm spending some time with her again and was just taking care of her. And it was a really intense emotional time. And then I came home, and I sort of expected to be tired and exhausted for about a week or so, but I thought, since she was doing better, and she's doing amazingly well, I thought, given that she's doing so great, I would just kind of bounce back into my life and into my work. But that just wasn't happening. And periodically I would have a great day where I kind of felt like my old self, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm back, everything's all good. But in general, I just had this heavy feeling, this emotional weight. I only can describe it almost like a boulder kind of on my chest or a black fog over me, a little black cloud. So there would be days, many days, most days where it was work to get out of bed and to start the day, some days more than others. And truthfully, it really frightened me because I felt like I couldn't go and do the work that I'm meant to do in the world if I was really just struggling to pull through emotionally. I have a fiance, Michael, who's amazing and has been nothing but so generous and giving to me through this whole situation. And it's great to receive, but also there's that place where you want to be able to show up for your partner. And I just felt like I couldn't do it. Like emotionally, I couldn't do it. I actually described it to him. I said, I feel like I'm drowning a little bit here. So that was definitely difficult. And then I would have sessions with my clients, and I'd be able to be so excited and show up for them during the sessions, but then afterwards I'd be exhausted, couldn't do anything else for the rest of the day. So it really makes it hard to do the other work and the marketing, all these things that go into your business when it's like you do a session and then you're completely exhausted. And I had this incredible opportunity that was coming up, and for Holistic MBA Live, I was actually asked to be one of the MCs. So an incredible chance to be in front of over 450 men and women and really just, be in my energy and shine my light. And yet I was getting really nervous because the event was approaching, and that heavy feeling, it just was not moving. I couldn't shake it.
Right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that depth and vulnerability from your heart. I really appreciate there's so many women who are feeling tender-hearted and heavy and going through transition, so I appreciate your honesty. So tell us, how were you feeling before our session? Let's give a little bit of a before and after for people.
Long story short is the day before I'm leaving for this event in New York and going to be on stage for a few days and helping to MC, and I'm feeling completely just that lingering sadness and heaviness. In fact, you asked me before we started the session sort of like on a scale of 1 to 10, how heavy was that feeling? And I believe I told you it was around 7.5 or an 8, so pretty intense.
And so tell us how you felt after.
Well, immediately after the session, I was already at about a 5.5 or 6 around there, which felt like a tremendous difference. Like I already felt such a huge shift. Went on with the rest of my day, was able to like pack and show up. I had an event I was going to that night. I was in great spirits being there. I mean, just an incredible difference. I was like texting you right away, like, something's happening. Something is definitely moving and stirring. I feel so much better.
Right. And
huge difference.
And so also, what did you experience in our session together as far as me pinpointing certain things
yes,
for you to look at?
That was incredible. There was a process that you did where you were able to sort of pinpoint, like there was a little mineral deficiency that you picked up on, and also life events, not just the one that I had told you about, because people would say, well, that's really obvious, but things from like literally when I was still in the womb that you were like, does this date mean anything to you? Does this year mean anything to you? And I was like, holy shit, how did you know that kind of thing? And pretty incredible, like stuff that I hadn't, even though we're great friends, I hadn't shared with you before.
Right. So pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
And so from there, you were able to really kind of tailor make something that was specific for me. It wasn't this general one size fits all kind of thing.
Right.
Which I think is important.
Awesome. So you being a first timer a week ago to the world of flower essences, what would you tell somebody who's kind of on the fence about what the heck is this and how could this work for me?
Yes.
But is also maybe going through some pretty big changes or challenges or health issues in their lives. What might you tell somebody on the fence?
What I would tell that person is, I totally get if it sounds totally woo-woo and way out there and you're like, I have no idea what this is. It just sounds a little too, quirky for me, because I kind of felt that way a little bit too. Like, I don't really get it. And I would say, in a nutshell, it's something you have to really experience. It's one of those things that if you're really trying all these different modalities and you're not seeing a shift, this could be an incredible breakthrough for you. But this can give you the shift that you need to start moving forward.
Yeah.
That's really what I would say. It was amazingly incredible. Like, I've been texting you for it's been exactly a week, and I feel like myself again. Like, I haven't felt this good since late December.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank
you. And I'm
you.
all about feeling good.
Yeah. All about feeling pleasure and delight and just really wanting people to know that sometimes just reaching out for support and taking a leap of faith is probably one of the best things that we can do for our health and wellness. And I'm so happy that you got to experience flower essences and that they really significantly helped you so that you could get on that stage and talk in front of 450 people.
I felt amazing up there, and people kept coming up to me the whole weekend. I just wanted to share this with you, Joanne. The number one thing they said is, I love the energy that you're bringing. I love your energy. And that is my energy, but it really would have felt like, I would have felt like it's such a loss if I hadn't been able to share my essence with them because I was still stuck around something emotionally. So, hey, even coaches need coaches, right? All of us coaches have coaches, so it's okay to go out and ask for help.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time out from your vacation with your mom, and I love you so much, and I really appreciate all of this information to help other women.
I love you too, Joanne. Thank you so much.
Thank you, love. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.